Alright, so now let's go on the back side. And we are going to go with page 5. I'm going to put this pocket set B, number 3. I'm going to put that right there, right? And so we're going to need one of those. And from page number 6, we're going to need pocket set A, number 4, as well, because what I'm planning on doing is doing something along these lines right here. But this one I've already printed out because I wanted to use vellum. So I've already got it right there. So I'm going to cut this one out and I'm going to put it there. But I do need to get another piece of our cream color, or ivory, I think they call it ivory cardstock. And I'm going to trace this one out. So, and I need everything, all tabs, because I do want it to be a pocket. Now, if I wanted it to be a flip, whatever way I'm wanting it to flip, you know, I would cut off, like if I wanted it to flip this way, I would cut off these tabs. If I wanted it to flip this way, I'd cut off these tabs. If I wanted it to flip this way, I'd cut off that tab. So that's very, I made it where, you know, if you want to have flips, you know, you could have the flips as well in this. So, and we will be doing flips. You don't worry, because I love flips too. I love pockets, I love belly band, I love it all. What am I talking about? I can't have a favorite because I love them all. I do like the flips and the pockets, belly bands. So, alright, we need to do all that, and let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these out. Ink out of the way. Yeah, come on, paper, move. It's like, no, I don't want to. I want to stay right where I'm at, lady. Oh, I want you to move, so there. Okay. So, I'm going to go like that. And there. Alright. And before I cut out anything, now I want to score it. With my scoreboard. Again, this is just a Martha Stewart scoreboard. Okay. Now we can notch it. Okay. And I'm going to kind of just go like this, so when I cut it out using my little scissors, it'll be a lot easier. Alright, so I'm going to cut this out and I will be right back. And while I was away, I went ahead and cut out page 6. Now I did page 6 in vellum, and look how cool that is. I just love vellum. Love it, love it. I love the look of it. So page 6, so I have these two that I might use later on in the album. So I just need to score it, and I wanted to kind of show y'all how to score the vellum, because vellum is a very, if you've ever worked with it, you know it's delicate, but it's sturdy too. It's a weird little thing, right? So I'm just barely scoring this because I want to be careful not to rip it, because you can rip it. So I'm just gently putting pressure, and I'm just doing it a couple of times, whereas before I would probably just score it once. So, but it's that simple, right? And then we can just use our bone folder to gently. Alright, and that's how easy that is. So let's score this. I like this paper, but it's almost too thick. It really, really is. It doesn't get a lot of movement, you know, but it is very thick and sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to kind of open these flaps back up now that we've scored them. And we're going to put our tape on. And I'm using score tape because I have score tape. Okay, I just want to put this pocket over to the side for a second because we need to mat this before we can actually put that pocket on. And the pocket should fit nicely right there, and it does, right? Now let's make a decision. Do we want to use an eyelet, number one, on this as well? Let's mat it. Let's go ahead and mat it first. And the mats, I wanted to show y'all how I did my book here. Like, I will put what it's called, and of course all this is from the guide, and then I put underneath it where the mat is at so that we'll know. So I used this guy, so the mat is on page 13. So it's set B number 3. So then it's set B number 3 mat. When I created the book, I tried to keep like the mats kind of like everything that's on one page would be the same page for the mats, but of course sometimes that doesn't work because of space, you know. Alright, so that's our mats, and now we get the fun job again of figuring out what paper do we want to go on here. I love this little girl, the little fairy right there. She would fit. Let's see, I like this too. Let's do this. I've been wanting to use that page. I'm going to use that page. I'm just making that decision right this minute. Alright, so I'm going to trace this out, and I don't think y'all want to watch me trace anymore. I think you get the hang of how to trace and all that good stuff. And so I'm going to trace this out, and I'm going to fussy cut it out and ink it, and I will be back. Now I'm not going to, of course I'm not going to get the mat for this one because I want it to be clear. You know, I want it to have that look. So, I will be back once I get this mat cut out and inked. Okay, so I have it printed or cut out. And I wanted to make a commentary here. When I first started doing these books, about a year ago, I guess it's been, that I found Jenofeve and actually found this hobby. I was using my big honking scissors, these things, to cut out like delicate and, you know, like this stuff, and it was awful. So my suggestion is invest in a pair of, it doesn't have to be cutter bees, even though I love these, but just a small pair of scissors. Better control, and it's, you know, better all around, in my opinion. That's just my commentary for the day. Do I want a regular hole, or do I want something a little bit different? because we need to decide that, I feel like, before we put it on, because it will be hard, you know, once we have it on, to use our crocodile if that's what we want to use. I think what I want to do on this one is, I think I wanted to use like one of my round tags from my vintage ephemera set. I think I wanted to put that on there. So I'm going to use another one of these and use my crocodile. Yep, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's see, I want the bigger hole. No, I want the smaller hole, and I'm going to tell you why, because I think I'm going to use a brad. And a brad would work better on the smaller hole than the larger hole, right? And then I have these, but let me see if I've got any that match more that color. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it, and I'm just going to use my 1/16, or what is this one? Is it 1/16? The smallest one. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Alright. And I've got these little eyelets from Recollection that I'm going to use. And I'm going to try to pick out one of those brownish colors, because I do, oops, and then I just spilled. I just spilled a whole bunch on my desk. That's okay. We can clean that up. Alright, now you got to find the little bitty one, though. Which I think is that one, I think. Alright. We'll just set him in right there. And goes like this. And squeeze the crap out of it. There we go. Oh, cute. Alright, now, let me just move this out of my way. Now we can put this pocket on. Yeah, I've learned in my years and experiences of doing this, of crafting. I've been a crafter my whole life. I think there's ever been a time I have not crafted something. Okay, see what I'm talking about, this paper? It's so thick. I might have to change my plan of action here. When that tape won't hold it down, you know you got a problem. Alright, come on now. Alright, I'm just going to put it, line it up, put it down. Hopefully by burnishing it, that problem will go away. There. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, yes, as I was saying, years of experience, tools do make a huge difference. And I know it's hard when you don't have the funds, but I've also learned recently that, you know, Joann's and Michael's, even Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has one every week, a 40% off. And Joann's has 50% off quite frequently. And they always seem to change their sales. So there's always a sale. And if not, you have a coupon. And if not, you know, be patient. That's the thing, be patient. I mean, it's taken me over a year. Now I'm just putting this pocket down here, because that's where I want it to go. Oh, but first I need to ink it. And that got a little off there, I But yeah, it's taken me a year to get a lot of my supplies, you know. And I know when you want to do it, and you want to do it now, but, you know, patience. Patience, grasshopper. Patience. And be looking for sales, you know. Like I said, usually Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, they have sales all the time on things. I rarely ever buy anything without a coupon or without it being on sale. Alright. Oh, look how adorable that is. I love it. Isn't that cute? I love it. And we can eat this up if we feel like we need to. I think I forgot. I did. That's the problem. I forgot to ink up this. Part. Okay. Well, we got it on there, but oh well. Alright. Now, I want to go ahead and I do want to do the insert, but first let's put this in our album, because I'm pretty much done except for, of course, embellishing and all that kind of stuff. But this is going to be our first page, so, and I'm going to show you how we do this just this time because, you know, well, I don't know. We'll just see how the videos go. I don't like making, believe it or not, I know my videos are long, but I try to get to the point. Alright, so we're going to put score tape on here. And I think I'm actually going to double it up, because this is where the pages are going, so we want to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere, right? Put one of those on crooked. Okay. Now we'll take the backing off. Okay, now I'm going to take my page and put it over in here the best that I can. This is the tricky part. There we go. And we don't want it to go all the way down, because then it won't move. Okay, piece of string in the way here. Alright. Okay, you didn't have to catch. Again, this is the most difficult part. Did I get caught? Okay. Like that. Alright. And then that still went under there. No, it's not perfect, but it caught. It caught, and there was nothing I can do about that. Okay. Shoot. One thing about it, when you want the score tape to hold, sometimes it doesn't. And then when you don't want it to hold, it grabs a hold so fast. And you don't really want to use the glue trick when you're putting in your page. because then I can't get that out. Crud. Let's see. Because you don't want to take a chance of it not holding, but this is not going anywhere. I mean, it is in there. It is in there. Okay, well, it's in there. It should have gone a little bit further down, but it's okay. It'll work. Ugh, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. I'm wondering if I can heat up that glue to move it. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Don't do this at home. Just leave it to the professionals, which I am not. I gotta be careful of my vellum. Oh. Come on, just loosen a little bit. Just enough. And slide you down, buddy. You got up on me. You got up on me, bud. I got that side up. Can't get this side. And I don't know if it's the paper too, like this cardstock. That made it grab so quickly. Come on, buddy. Just let go for just a minute. Oof. It is like... Okay. There we go. There. Woof. You gave me a hard time. Okay, there we go. Now then. Probably would have helped if I wouldn't have done that earlier, huh? Okay. Now, yes, better. That makes me happy. Okay. So yay, fix that. Alright, so there's page 1. Well, no, that's not page 1 because we're not done yet. I want to do the insert for inside, which what I did was I took page 7 and 8 and I printed them out on the ivory, not this that I'm using, but it's from the same people, Parkland, what is this? Park Lane, I'll get in a minute. I got this one. So I'm using the cream color there. It's not as thick, it's just 65 pound. So it's not as thick. So I want this one to use as my insert here. And I'm going to use, I believe I want to use this one for the insert behind here. And I want to use this one for the insert here. So let me cut these out and ink them up, and I will be right back. And on the back side, I actually used from my vintage backgrounds the number 7. I used the number 7 on it, on the cream color, to give it that color. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. So all them away. I'm going to go ahead and ink these up, cut them out, ink them up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them all printed out, and like this one will fit right in there. This one should fit right in here, and it does. And this one fits right in here. Well, pocket it a little bit more. There we go. Oh, cute. Or it can go this way, whatever way. Okay. Alright, so what I want to do, or this one can even go in here if you want it to. And this one can go in here if you want it to. I might do it that way, because then you can see. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so yeah, and on this one I just used, I've used the my distressed inks in the old paper and ice spruce and my gathered twigs, and I just used those to put the hole protector around. I got a new desk, and so I'm trying to get used to the layout here. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is I want to use, I have the brads right here, I think, that I want to use on that, and I want to use I think I want to use the medium one, and I'm pretty sure I want to use this one. Cut it out that way. And then I also went ahead and, this is again from my vintage ephemera embellishment and tag set, but I went ahead and I also printed it out on vellum, which isn't beautiful. And I want to take, oh, and this is what the backgrounds look like on vellum. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oy. All right. I think I want to take a smaller one too in the vellum and put over. And I think I want it to be this one right here. Alright, so I'm gonna, let me fussy cut these out. I'm gonna ink them, and I will be right back. Okay, and I'm gonna use the small hole punch, since that's what I used to put the eyelet in. And then I think I want to use, let's see which one I want to use here. Oh, that's weird. These are not going through. Ah. Well, that's disappointing, but that's okay. I'll use them another place. Now I know I need to use the bigger hole punch in that, but we can use these. They're not as decorative, but they'll work. Let's see. Use this one. Actually, let's see. I have these. Brads that may work. Yeah, they're small enough. This one is pretty. The yellow. See what that would look like. Ooh, oh, y'all, why didn't you tell me there was a bird right there? I'm using the bird. That's perfect, isn't it? Oh, oh my gosh. You'd have thought I had planned that out, but I didn't. As y'all saw. Oh my gosh. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it. I love it. And this is from Spare Parts, which is Paper Studios Hobby Lobby. And again, like, I wait till there's sales because there's always like 50% off of these things every few weeks. So be patient and you can buy some and get your stash up. You know, that's what I do. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I love it. Aw, that's cute. That is cute. Okay. So now this needs a ribbon. And I think I'm going to go with either... I think I'm going to go with this color. So I got to make another ribbon. But I'm not going to... I won't bore you with that again since you know how to do that. Since I've shown you that today already. So let me... so I'm going to create a ribbon for this one. So I need to create a ribbon for that one. And I'm going to do the... this is the ice spruce. So that's what I'm going to use on that one. I like that. That's pretty. Let's see. Now on this guy, I want to... oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is adorable. I love this little guy. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's adorable. Okay. I think on these, I want to try to use my, let's see if I can find it. Where did I go? You would think I'd be better organized now. Here we go. I think I'm going to try to use my tickets, maybe. I really like them. Especially on this one. I think I'm going to use that. I'm just going to cut these out. And again, this is from my vintage ephemera set. Alright. So let me fussy cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, and because it's going to go behind here, I'm thinking of putting the ticket like up like this, just so, you know, people will know, oh, this needs to be pulled. Kind of like a tab. Let's see how far down it goes. Okay. think I want it like there, maybe. Right? So I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac and glue it on there. And then we'll embellish it later. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yep, perfect. Perfect. I like that. Alright, and then last one is this little guy. And I think I'll wait when I embellish to figure out what I want to put on him. But for right now, I think we can say that the page is built and done. Isn't it adorable? I love it. I love it so much. Especially this little bird, Brad. Oh, I love it. Alright, so page 1 in the book. Literally. Okay, and I just need to get my seam binding done and see how it goes in there. You can kind of see it through the thing. So cute. So cute. Sorry, I keep hitting my desk and my desk moves. Sorry. Alright, so that's it. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. But don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified for every time that I post a video. So again, all of the links to the template and the vintage ephemera and the vintage background will all be linked down below if you're interested in purchasing any of it. Alright, y'all. Well, y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.